I want to talk about why we have these activities in our course. Um, the biggest reason is that doing these things makes you think in some different way. This is part of the problem solving competencies that are included in our course. And my goal is just to have you do things, have you try things, challenge yourself a little bit sometimes, just think or have fun some other times. But it's really gets down to I want you to problem solve, and these activities are a much better way to do it than me giving you a test and saying, here, solve this problem, or do this thing you've never done before. I find tests like that to be pretty stressful, whereas these activities, I hope, are not very stressful. My goal for these is to make you think, not to frustrate you. If you're doing one of these activities and you get frustrated, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. You may want to take a step back. You may want to do something else. You may want to just post your best guess, post your whatever, and walk away from it. These activities are not worth a ton of points. The point of them is not that they're the hard part. They're supposed to be the do it, get it done, there, you've done some problem solving. These really come in two different flavors. The first flavor is a go example. So for all of these, the activity will have its name at the top, and then the directions. Okay, read those directions, that's where everything is. For this one, I want the students to go to KenKen. So you guys go to KenKen, here's the link, complete at least one 3x3 and at least one 4x4 puzzle. If you've never played before, I would suggest checking out the How to Play on their website. Once you complete each puzzle, know the time it took you to solve the puzzle number, and the difficulty of the puzzle you completed. Put those in a post, and if you like, comment on KenKen. Okay, so I read that, it says, I need to go here. Click on that link, here I am. I'm not going to do that, no thanks. Just ignore that plugin. Your mileage may vary with how well some of these websites work, but they're all out there to be educational / make money, so they should work okay. So what did that say? It said if I'd never played before, check out how to play. I can click on that. I can read through this. Great. Once I'm ready, I'm going to go to play. It said I had to do a 3x3, so I'll pick 3x3. Maybe it's just addition and easiest. Play now. And here I go. So I will, my goodness, that Flash Player. So I'll go through this example problem. This is a 2 because it can't be a 3. This is a 3. These are 1 and 2, which add up to 3, so this is a 1. This is a 2 and a 3, so that's a 2 because it can't be a 3. This has to be a 3. That has to be a 2. This has to be a 1. Okay, I did it. But now what was I supposed to do? I'm going to look back here. Note the time, puzzle number, and difficulty of a 3x3. So this took me 27 seconds. It was puzzle number 18, and it was the easiest difficulty level. So I'll put that in my post, along with, I also have to do a 4x4 one. Oops, I need to select my puzzle difficulty, 4x4. Let's do all the operation. Let's do a medium one. Okay, so again, if you've reviewed the rules for KenKen, here I go. This is a 1 and a 2 or a 2 and a 4. Not sure about that. This has to be 1 times 2 times 3, so this has to be a 4, this has to be a 2. This is a 1 and a 3, that adds up to 4, so this has to be 1. That has to be a 1 and a 3. These are 2 and 4. Could be either way there. These are a difference of 1, so they're either 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. This can't have a 4, so it must be 3 and 4. This can't be the 4, so it has to be down there. So this is a 3. This is a 2. That leaves me that this has to be a 1. Alright, I didn't actually intend to go out here and actually do this whole activity, but I did. So that's an example of an outside one. You go to the place, you do those things that I say, and you note whatever it says that you need to do, put in your post. Then I would just reply to this post, type my name up here, type in those pieces of information that I got, post response, and I'm done with that activity. Okay? Notice I don't have to reply to anyone else. I don't have to do anything else like that. Just need to post what it tells me to post. An example of an activity where I would stay would be one like Tribond here. So this activity is based on the game Tribond. In Tribond, I want to find a common link between the words. For example, baseball games, trash dumps, and blue jeans are all related because they have flies. For any of the threads below, post a guess to what the 3 items have in common. Feel free to guess at all of them, but you need to post a guess to at least 7 to get credit. Okay, always watch for that. I try to be very explicit in what you need to do to get credit. Since getting the answer right is not a requirement to get the points, please guess instead of looking up the words. Much rather you make a bad guess and research the right answer. Note, Tribond is part of Tribond Industries, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, what do I need to do? I need to look at least 7 of these questions and post what my guess is to what they all have in common. So, if I do number 20 here, I look at a doctor, a mailman, and dominoes. I know what those all have in common, so I can respond and put what that is. Usually for the stay activities, you won't get to see anyone else's post until you post your own, just because I don't want you to have what these 3 things have in common spoiled for you. I want you to think about it, do it yourself, get your own guess. But like I say, these directions, read them through, figure out what you have to do. Once you've done what this says, you are done with the activity. So usually these will be one-stop things. For my classroom classes, I usually spend about an hour to an hour and a half a week on these things. Maybe half an hour to an hour, depending on the week. But for you guys, just do what it says, just do the activity, and just post whatever it tells you to post. Please email me if you have questions, and thank you so much.